Hi, I'm Terblanche. I am a positive psychologist and I am passionate about bringing the science of well-being and happiness to my audiences at no cost. When I started out in life, when I was young, about 18, 20 years old, and actually for the first 20 years of my career life, I had absolutely no idea what the highways of happiness and well-being and living a worthwhile life and a fulfilling life were. I had no idea. And I thought I had the answer, of course. I had that tried and tested baby boomer track, get a degree, get a job, get successful, get money, get status, and happiness would follow. And I did all that, and early success was mine. I was quite successful at an early age, but the happiness didn't come. Not that deep, lasting, fulfilling happiness, that what scientists call eudaimonic happiness, that feeling of joy no matter the circumstances, that feeling of contentment, of inner peace, of calm, those feelings of belonging, and that my life was meaningful. And that feeling that I was worthwhile, that I was enough, that everybody else was enough. Those feelings were not mine. And like I said, for the first 20 years of my life. And I guess I would have stayed on that treadmill of slight discontent, and I would describe it as a degree of depression, just waiting for the next achievement, hoping that I would get to the next thing that would make me feel good for a little while. And then when I would get there, I would need the next thing. And I would have stayed on that treadmill of discontent if it wasn't for a very painful divorce in my late 30s that knocked me right off that treadmill. And it made me ask the question, what really makes for a happy, worthwhile, and successful life? Because I didn't know the answers, and I clearly was making a mess of it. And for 10 years after my divorce, I went on a quest, on a sort of a pilgrimage, and I left no stone unturned, and I went looking for the answers to this question of how does one build a happy, successful, worthwhile, fulfilling life? You know, the kind of life that when you get to the end and you look back, you can nod and you can say, yeah, well played. That's the kind of life I wanted to build. And in the past 15 years, I have studied at the feet of many masters, secular, non-secular, faith-based, science-based. And I even ran 10,000 miles through the desert for good measure, just to make sure that I could test my theories in there at the far edge of endurance, in that place where the chaff is burnt away and where you see the human soul in absolute X-ray vision. You know, fatigue, extreme exhaustion is a truth sayer. And it strips away the veneer, it strips away the nonsense so that you can see clearly. And what I discovered in these 10 years, 15 years of questing and pilgrimage is what I want to share with you over the next few videos. And I call these discoveries that I've made, the highways of happiness. Not the highways to happiness, because happiness is not a destination. Happiness is a muscle. It is something that we build through hard work, through repetition, through discipline. And I want to share the highways of happiness with you over the next few videos.